Yo, what's going on, boys? Bones here, bringing you guys the NHL 14 EASHL improvements. Finally, I've been waiting a year for this. They have finally made it look amazing. I'm so excited to share all this stuff with you guys. I'm just going to be reading off an article. So if you guys just want to go read it yourself, I put the link to the article in the description down below. But I do suggest that you stick around because if you don't know, ESHL is actually my main thing here on YouTube, so I might know a thing or two that you guys haven't heard of or that you guys were unaware about. So yeah, I do suggest that you stick around. It's going to be a lot of fun here, so let's get this thing started. So here we go. NHL 14 brings multiple community-driven improvements to all online game modes. NHL 14 will offer a more streamlined and accessible experience for both new and veteran players, while also bringing in exciting features like online seasons. So, let's get this thing started. EASHL Online Seasons. New this year. NHL 14 adds the best in-class promotion and regulation system in the sports category to ESHL League modes. Win games and advance to the next division to face tougher competition but fall short and be bumped down. Teams will be able to track their process across the multiple seasons. The Season Hub is the central location to view season stats and get into a season or playoff game. Season progression and club history is tracked on this screen. So as you can see on your screen right now, this is what the new layout for ESHL looks like. Very sexy, very, very, very good job by EA from what I can see right now. It just looks really good. I don't know, I've heard that they do this in FIFA, am I right? That they do divisions like this. So, as you can see here, you got the team name up there, the Wildcats. You've got your overall record, then you've got your last 10 games record, which is pretty cool. Currently, they're in Division 9, so there's 10 divisions, and they've got 10 games remaining. You got to get 14 points to advance to Division 10, I'm pretty sure. Or Division 8, sorry. You need 9 points to advance to Division 8, and if you don't get 5 points, then you go back down to Division 10. So you want to be at Division 1, is what I'm assuming right now. So let's move on here. Playing through online seasons. Just like real NHL, teams will get points for playing through each game. At the end of the season progression report screen shows goals needed for the club to reach the next level. A season can be up to 10 games in length. However, a season can end early if a club does not have enough points to reach their goal in the amount of games remaining. Once a season has completed, the season progression report screen will show the results. So here you go. The Wildcats have just been promoted to Division 9. This is so exciting. I don't know. Are you guys really excited about this? This looks sick. There's a lot that I want to talk to you guys about, so stick around. So yeah, here on your screen, they went 5-4, and they've been promoted to Division 9. So it doesn't look that hard to get bumped up from there, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. So let's talk about the divisions. Clubs have to qualify to compete in one of 10 divisions grouped in playoff cups. The ultimate goal is to work up through the divisions, winning playoff cups, earning division titles, and finally claiming the covered league title trophy. So, 10 divisions. They're all split up into cups. As you can see, there's a new cup now, the Rookie Cup. So 9 and 10 is in the Amateur Cup, 8 to 6 is in the Rookie Cup, 5 to 3 is in the Pro Cup, and the Elite Cup is Division 1 and 2. Now, what I'm assuming is that you're only playing people in your cup or in your division, which is really, really good because in NHL 13, it is retarded. I always find myself, no matter what rank my club is, I'm always finding myself playing bad teams. Like, I'll match up with kids. I've played like 1,000 games, and I'll match up with kids with like 10 games played, and I don't want to do that. I want some competition, and I don't want these kids to have just bought their game and me just like DNF them 3-0 in the first period. How's that fun at all? Now what it's going to do is it's going to allow kids who, let's just say a kid starts off in Division 10, it's going to allow them to face kids who are also in Division 10 who are the same skill level as them, so they can face kids their skill level, so they can start improving, getting better, and working their way up to Division 1, where you will face people who are Division 1, who are Elite Cup, and top players who are really good. So it's gonna make a lot of rivals actually here. It's gonna be very good to make videos next year for ESHL, so I'm very excited. Here's the trophy screen, looking very nice, just looking like a crisp trophy screen here. League title champions times 1-1 win the Division 1 title. The one question I have is now, can more than one person win the month? Because if there's more than one team in Division 1, I'm assuming that there's not only one team is going to win Division 1. I'm assuming more than one team can win Division 1 title. So does that mean that you win the month, or is there Like, that's the only thing I'm not really seeing here too clear. But let's move on here. Let's talk about the playoffs. In NHL 14, this is really, really cool. In NHL 14, the playoff experience will last longer and be more frequent. So playoffs are more frequent. NHL 14 introduces weekly playoffs within ESHL. Double knockout playoffs are included, so each club can retry their playoff run once per window. So the playoff experience will last longer and be more frequent, meaning there's now weekly playoffs, which is really, really, really sick. All right, let me tell you guys why that's really good. Because let's just say this. You start off at the beginning of the month. How it works right now is there's monthly playoffs. So you start off at the beginning of the month. You'll start off, let's say, July 1st. Come July 15th, your club isn't doing that well, so you guys sort of break up a bit. You guys want to make a new club, but by that time, the first place team is so far ahead that you can't even catch them no matter what you do. So now, what that means is that it's just pointless from there on, because the playoffs come so not often at all that, like, if you don't have a good start to your month, or if you don't delete your club, then it's just really hard to get worked up there. But now what it's going to allow you to do is, if you have that first bad week, you can have a bounce back week the next week to redeem yourself. Week also, what they're saying here is that you get 2 tries at the playoffs, so you don't have to work all week just to get to Division 1 and then lose 1 game in the playoffs and you're knocked out. So if you guys, let's just say you face someone who host boots, or someone lags out, or someone's ragging the puck on you, you do get a second chance. So I do like that, actually. Let's talk about the matchmaking in ESHL. The new ESHL club seasons includes matchmaking by division standings. Finally, EA does this. It's about time. Just like what I was saying before, now you're not going to match up with kids where you have an 80 overall skater and you're facing a 65 overall skater where you can just skate right by them. It's not fun. Now it's going to be really competitive and really fun next year. Clubs with similar experience playing seasons will find themselves with more evenly rated matchups than before. Also, matchmaking in playoffs will help identify an opponent within the same playoff cup. About time they did that as well, because I know that before, when I've played in the elite playoffs, I'm playing kids who are in the amateur division. How does that make any sense? Like, I don't get what they were thinking there, but they finally cleaned it up. Matchmaking in ESHL club seasons. Now, everything that I've said so far is really exciting. I'm loving everything that they've changed except for this. All right, this is their one problem that I could see here. The new ESHL club seasons includes matchmaking by division standings. Club with similar... Oh, sorry, no, I was just talking about that. This is what I'm talking about. Club challenges, all right? This might be a problem. Based on the community's feedback, so apparently the community gave them this feedback, NHL 14 will allow ranked challenges if the clubs are within 2 divisions of each other. Number of divisions in several turnable. Clubs can still send challenges if they are not within 2 divisions. However, these will be unranked challenge games. Why do this? I don't see what is the point of this, and I don't see what are they talking about the community feedback? Who wants ranked challenges? Sure, it's cool and all, like, if you want to, I know like, if you want to play your buddy and you don't really just want to waste your time with it, or if someone's talking shit to you and you just want to face them, they're like, yo, face my club, but you can't find them, so then you just want to match up with them, but you don't want to play an unranked game because that's just going to waste time and people might not try an unranked. So if it's ranked, they're going to try. But what this is going to be is that they said you can play people within 2 divisions. So if a team's in Division 1 and then someone gets another team up to Division 2, then you can just keep facing that team in Division 1 and just give them free wins. And then the Division 2 team will eventually be bumped down to Division 3. But then they can just win it next week back up to Division 2 and then just keep doing that with Division 1. So I'm not too sure about this. This is the only bad thing that I'm seeing so far, but only time can tell with this one. So we'll see about that. Let me know what you guys think about that. Ranked club challenges. Moving on here. Only a few things left. Let's talk about the hockey shop. They have changed up the hockey shop. The hockey shop has changed the ways items are purchased for NHL 14. Rather than buying a specific item like speed plus 5, so as you can see here, instead of buying just speed plus 5, you can now buy... for that boost, so for the stick boost, you can now buy plus 3, plus 5, and plus 7, as well as equipment slots and boost packs. So they no longer have a plus 1, now it's plus 3, plus 5, plus 7, which is pretty sick. And now what I'm like getting from this is that, see on the screen that stick. let's just say you were to buy, instead of in NHL 13, you were to buy +5 wrist shot accuracy. Now in this game, you would just buy a +5 for that stick, and you can have every +5 for the stick attribute. That's what I'm hearing from this. That is really sick, because now you can just switch stuff around really easily, especially when the game first comes out. For those of you that like buying the boost, you don't have to buy all of these. You can just buy the +3, the +5, and the +7. And then just move through to whatever you're liking. Say also, it's nice because if you buy like a +3 or a +5 wrist shot accuracy, and then you want to play as a sniper, but then you want to play as defense, so you want to switch that to a +5 slap shot accuracy, you can do that now. So that's really cool. Edit attributes is the exact same as NHL 13. In NHL 14, attribute caps are shown for all player types, so nothing really changed there. They still got how it maxes out, which I don't really mind. I don't really mind the attributes in NHL 12 or NHL 13. If you can go to 99, that doesn't bother me, or if you can just go to 95 or whatever, that doesn't bother me either. And the last thing here, this is actually really cool. Improved online team play, OTP flow. New for NHL 14, the OTP user flow has been streamlined and merged with the position select screen. So as you can see on your screen right now, that is what OTP looks like now. Once matched up into a drop-in game session, users will see that they have taken into a side select screen that now also show positions that can be chosen. This is different from NHL 13's two-step process. First, you select a side, and then you race to a select position. The goal of this improved flow is to minimize users quitting out of OTP games because they're unable to select the position that they wanted. So if you guys don't really understand that, so now once you hop into an OTP game, you'll go in the middle, but then you can select your side, and then you can pick your position right from the beginning. So if you're the first one there, it's like first come first serve basically. So now when you hop into the OTP and you see that your right wing is already taken, you're just going to leave and join the next game. Now you don't have to wait 3 minutes and then your right wing is taken. So it just keeps the flow moving. That's very nice actually. I'm really happy that they've improved a lot of this stuff, not only ESHL but also OTP. I'm really excited about ESHL next year. The main thing that I'm excited about is I feel like there's going to be a lot of rivals because of the new matchmaking system and how you only play people in your division. Say if I'm in Division 1, I'm only going to be playing top clubs, so I'm only going to be able to upload top club videos. So it's going to be really exciting for you guys. Also, I'm going to be able to have ESHL weekly series because it's really hard to have an ESHL monthly series because, like I said before, stuff happens. Kids leave the club, whatever, all this bullshit happens. But now if it's weekly, it's only 7 days, so you can easily just get a good team going. I can get a very cool series, very entertaining. So I hope you guys are very excited about this. For those of you that actually stuck around this far, thank you so much. I hope you guys learned something new from this. And yeah, that's basically it for me here. ESHL, NHL 14, ESHL improvements and new features. Very impressed. I'll give him like a 9 out of 10 on this one, but again, only time can tell for these things. You never really know with EA Sports. They're kind of sneaky with that stuff where they can just, they're very good at advertising their stuff, and then you never know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Again, for those of you that stuck around, I know I'm not really the best reader, so thank you so much. Don't forget to leave a like, boys, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.